One final time, we welcome you back to 5 Talk Street. I'm Scott Murray. Hey, my next guest, an author and illustrator, and he's in the 1st grade. He's only 8 years old. His name is Jalen Butler, and he is the author and the illustrator of Helping Man, The Beginning. Jalen is joined by his mom, Katina Butler. She is a local vocal instructor and artist, and obviously, Mom, has had an incredible impact on this gentleman to your right. Good for you. This is great stuff.
Thank you.
And Jalen, I already read your book. I like it, man.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, how are you?
I'm good.
8 years old, huh?
Yes.
So you're an author already? And an
Yes.
illustrator? What's an illustrator?
Well, somebody that draws the picture inside of a book.
So, I mean, you're covering everything. You do it all.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Now, what was the initiative to do this? Why did you one day say, you know what? I need to write a book. How'd you decide to do that?
Well, when I was 4, I met this private art teacher named Julie, and she taught me how to do art. And so when I was 7, I took art classes with her again, and we made the pages. Well, she guided me, and I made the pages of it, and then she put it together, and then that's how the book got together.
Well, who wrote the story about? I mean, you've got these pictures, some great pictures you've drawn, but how do you write a story? Where did that come from?
Well, I came up with the story when I was 3.
When you were 3 years old. So tell us about the story.
Well, basically, Helping Man has this machine that whenever he says what his powers want to be, it comes true and gets inside his body and makes him have these powers.
So is Helping Man like a superhero, kind of like Superman or Batman, or?
Well, he's a Christian superhero.
He's a Christian superhero, and there's a
Yes.
difference. So tell me what a Christian superhero is.
It's a Christian that mostly believes in God more than fights bad guys.
So are you kind of like Helping Man?
Yes,
So do you think maybe this is sort of you in a cartoon form?
I think so.
Is this maybe your life story?
Yes.
Is it? And what is the most phenomenal thing or the most special thing about Helping Man?
That he worships the Lord, and he doesn't just fight bad guys and doesn't care. He really loves the Lord in his heart.
And does he help? I'm sure the Lord would like to see you help some of the bad guys become good guys. Does Helping Man do that? Kind of
does.
change their lives?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an author when I grow up.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to work with other young people like yourself? Maybe when like you're 25 and there's somebody that's 8 or 9 that's not doing the things they should be doing, maybe you could help them too, huh?
Yes.
Very good. I like your belt buckle. I don't know if we can get a tight shot of that, but it says Helping Man. So you're HM, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Helping Man. That's very good. Well, Mom, where did this all come from?
Well, actually, it started when he was about 2 or 3.
So it really was about 3 years old.
And
That's
it
when-
is about him. He created this alter ego in his
Right.
head that used to kind of drive us nuts because, Helping Man was always helping, but the enemy, Mugalar, which he talks about him in the book, was always doing the bad stuff like breaking things
And where does Mugalar come from?
Mugalar is his arch
Is that
enemy,
a name he
super
just made up?
villain. Yeah, he has a lot of different names for different characters that aren't even in this book yet, that are still developing. And he just made up the name Mugalar, and he said Mugalar was a bad guy. He was evil. He was out to get him, And so our oldest son, he draws, and he started drawing because he was inspired by him. And the next thing you know, he wanted to do a real book after they had the Young Authors Day at his school. So it inspired him to publish and put all those stories that he'd made up in his head and drew about into a real book.
Well, first of all, thanks to you and congratulations
Thank
to you
you.
for taking something that your son is obviously very passionate about and allowing him to be a part of it and do it. Because a lot of parents just say, go sit in the corner, you're fine. Good for you.
Well,
I
thank
think
you.
that's great, and it allows him to express himself. I never said this, but I used to have a guy named Shawboy. Shawboy was my little buddy when I was like in kindergarten or 1st grade, and I used to talk to him, and my parents go, "Who are you talking to?" So I can totally identify with Helping Man and what you're doing here. That's really great stuff. You want to show us just one picture on the inside? Can you open it up and show them some of your artwork? I don't know. Here, there's a picture. Look at that. Isn't that great stuff? Look at he
Who
can
is
draw.
that, Jalen?
That is me.
That's you. I could tell. Actually, you're just a little better looking than that guy. No, I'm just kidding you, partner. Well, I'll tell you what. Christmas is coming up, and it's that time of year that we're most grateful for all the wonderful things that we have, and your Christian message is certainly well understood. So I just want to say thank you. You're an inspiration to me, even at my age. Congratulations,
you.
Mom.
Thank you very
well done.
much.
Thanks to you both. Have a great holiday, and thanks to all of you as well. This edition of 5 Talk Street, I'm Scott Murray. Enjoy your upcoming holidays, everybody.